All right. I am back sooner than expected. I know, right? Crazy. A stream so soon since the last time. It's been only a few days. It's been 4 days, actually, which is good because I had my final today and I survived. So, I am free. Okay. So, I should have some background music in the back. You know what would be perfect background noise right now? No, not you. Andromeda. All right. So, last time I went over the first, no, I went over my rankings for every single Gorillaz album to date. Oops, that's not the button. That's hand cam. That doesn't even work. All right. So I changed a few things since last stream because, as I've said many times before, do not trust a thought after 9 p.m. Never trust a thought past 9 p.m. And I started going off on a tangent, like I always do. And I started ranking things really weirdly that I went and looked back and I just do not agree with that change. That being this right here, seeing the Now Now in the mountain compared to the Plastic Beach and Demon Days, that just doesn't sit right with me anymore. I'd be LARPing if I were to say that I like all four of these albums equally and all the same, which is definitely not true, and I cannot say that. I don't like having the light on, but then it just dies. So I revised it. Another reason why I revised it is having Cracker Island, Humans, G-Sides, and The Fall all under one category. That is absolutely disgusting. So I changed it. I changed them to their own tier. So I moved down Demon Days and Plastic Beach to a tier called Amazing instead of being a near perfect. And then I created a new ranking under Amazing called Good, separating it from G-Sides in The Fall, because calling The Fall and G-Sides the same as Humans, period, is just absolutely foul. I cannot believe I already said what I said. That's why I started the stream early this time, because I'm not gonna start going off on tangents and then it'll be like 10 o'clock and I'll be like talking out of my ass. So this is a fresh mind. This is an exhausted mind, I could say, because I've been on the street, I've been on the road for most of the day. But I'm relaxed now. I'm in a neutral, non-biased mood right now, and I could say confidently that this is officially my Gorillaz album ranking. Song Machine, I already went over it all. I will re-elaborate at the end of the stream after I'm done ranking the rest of the Gorillaz songs, but I already went over each of my reasonings of why these albums are where they are at. In short, Song Machine, I already said, it's not because of what's in the album, but it's the experience itself of the album, which I guess you could say is unfair compared to the rest. And you could say that about literally anything else. But hey, this is my tier list, so fuck off. Under pet best slash personal favorite is near perfect albums that I believe have little to no personal adjustments that make them the best albums that they've released. But funny enough, I want to mention this because I am not a faker. I'm not a phony. This is more of a visual representation or visual presentation. So here is my playlist right here, and I have the Gorillaz playlist because I like to organize by artist. Because not everybody agrees on what good songs from artists are. Anyway, so I have my own. This has grown exponentially. You can see the dates added here. I've gone through for the past 4 days. I've listened to Song Machine all the way through again. Opinion didn't change, of course. I went through Plastic Beach again. I went through. I normally go through the Now like every day, so nothing changed there. The Mountain as well has been in my daily play every single day. I also gave the Meanwhile EP another chance recently, and I'll say what I feel about that later. I gave also Humans another chance, but I forgot that there's a super deluxe version with 40 fucking tracks. So I'm planning to also go through every single one of those. It's gonna take a long ass time, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not a third stream. I went through D-Sides again. I went through the original self-titled again. I went through The Fall again. Nothing changed about The Fall, except for Amarillo, but I already said that I was already leaning towards adding it to the playlist. But I'll talk about that later. Went through Demon Days again. I actually went through Cracker Island Deluxe again, which I haven't in a while, and I found a new song to go through, and that's pretty much it. I think, yes. So, yeah, this is my ranking right now. I'm gonna expand on this later, but I'm pretty confident about this. We'll probably see when I go through all of these again, but this is how I'm feeling right now. Actually, I should probably zoom in more. This is how I'm feeling right now. I gotta remember what I changed. I think I added another. I think I changed the name of the tiers.
I'm watching from work, Jacoba troll.
Pooping. Who needs pooping on work hours when you can watch jakobabies during work hours? Thank you for the sub, Nico. So, what's changed since last stream is that I've renamed a few. Well, actually, let me go through it before I start talking poop again. So, okay, yeah. So I changed the name of the tiers again. I changed "Don't Get the Hype" into "No Comment," and then I added a "Not Rateable" instead of "Overhyped." I think. I added another tier. So I renamed this to "Not Rateable," and then I added a "Disappointing" tab because, believe it or not, my favorite artist has disappointing tracks in their discography. I can't believe it. Is that the voice of a unbiased person talking right now? I don't believe it. I think I'm gonna have to block this guy. So, since last time, I went through, again, each of the albums again, and I decided to reorganize a little bit of stuff. Favorites, nothing changed with favorites. I don't think anything changed with So Good. I moved Do Your Thing, or Do Ya Thing, because I feel like treating it as an ad, or just because it was some sort of an ad, I think is just unfair. I treat it as like an unreleased song, and it's not an unreleased song. It's technically a song, so I'm gonna treat it as a song. Therefore, it's in Jam. It's not so good. It's not just in the playlist. The thing is, again, Do You Think is not on Spotify, so it's not technically in the playlist. I'm just saying. So it is a jam. I'm just gonna leave it at that. What else changed? Oh, right, that's what changed. This is what has changed since last time. Something finally happened. The light bulb went off. I finally gave November Has Come an actual chance. I don't know what happened, but I guess it was 2 days after stream happened. And I went through Demon Days again, and I'm like, okay, here we go. November is coming up. And something clicked. I don't know. I can't describe the feeling exactly, but I think I'm coming around to November Has Come. I'm happy with Plastic Beach and Dare's placement especially. Yeah. If we're being completely honest here, most of the Plastic Beach tracks would be in So Good and favorites, but that'd just be a little unfair. Again, I'm probably going to reorganize this a little bit because, like I said, my mind changes every, day, every few 12 hours. So this could completely change in 2 hours. We'll see. But I got to go one by one. Got to go slow and steady. Okay, I'm ready. So, oh, also another thing since I listened to Plastic Beach again, Some Kind of Nature also started growing on me, so that's nice. I'm a Rejo. Also, another good one that I gave a chance, and it's good. To Binge is also another good one. Is a feature from Little Dragon, same person responsible for Empire Ants, of course. So, I don't know why I didn't like that one before, but I came around to it, so I like it now. These three are officially now in the playlist. We'll see if they go up in the future. Not today. What else changed and no... Oh, okay. So, for not rateable, I decided to move all of Laika Comes Home. I didn't want to completely exempt Laika Comes Home. Like, completely out of the tier list. Because they are a part of this discography. I'm not going to come out. But I also started including the intros or interludes. And we'll see again a lot with humans. The interludes are going to go in not rateable. Those are not songs. The intros are also not songs. Yes, they're music, but they don't have that many lyrics that are significant enough to qualify them as full-fledged songs. So I am just saying not rateable, almost no comment. But no comment means not in the playlist, aka there's a chance I might like them in the future, but currently they're not in the playlist. I've given them a lot of plays, and I'm just indifferent about them right now. I imagine these VODs are all going to be muted due to copyright. Surprisingly, this one is... The only muted part is when I played the entire music video to Latin Simone, which makes sense. But the rest of the stream is actually completely fine. I yap just enough to not have it completely muted, so that's good. So yeah, that's where we're standing right now. The only two that remain here are Seattle Yodel and Joplin Spider for reasons I already went over. So here we go with humans. But before we get to humans, I wanted to give Crashing Down a play. Last stream I said that Crashing Down was an incomplete... Well, it is... Crashing Down is an incomplete track that was meant to be a part of Plastic Beach, but was never made. But apparently, I don't know if this is right, but I read this from the wiki, it was reused in a documentary, replacing 2D's lyrics apparently, or 2D's vocals, and it was repurposed into this. The Syrian National Orchestra for Arabic Music. So I've never listened to this before. This is a fresh, never before seen, heard, fresh play for me. This is probably going to get claimed. I don't know. I still don't know entirely what Crashing Down is. But apparently it was used in the credits for a documentary on Netflix. This is unmodified. This is officially the most complete version of Crashing Down. Completely unrelated to Gorillaz, apparently. But we'll see. You're going to the turret, right? Yes, I am. The thing is, their tickets are fucking expensive. The cheapest tickets to go to the Kaseya Center here in Miami is $150. I'm not saying that I'm not buying tickets, but I mean, it'd be my first ever like actual concert that I look forward to going to. So I got to give it a little bit of time. I'm sure there's not a lot of Gorillaz fans in Miami. I'm probably very underestimating that, but I haven't bought tickets yet, but I do plan to go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure people will be scalping tickets. And that's it. That is it. I'm almost considering putting it in not rateable, but I feel like this is such an odd case that this is originally a Gorillaz song that was supposed to be in Plastic Beach. That's like so, I don't know, that's just not fathomable to me. It's so, I guess because it was, again, I don't know entirely the backstory behind this song, but the fact that it's a Syrian orchestra with Arabian lyrics, that makes it like a song for the mountain, no? But I guess at that point, since it already been used in like something outside of Gorillaz, I guess at that point they're like, okay, we can't use this song anymore. So that's that's a little interesting. I can't imagine listening to that as like the background for Plastic Beach song. It's a little weird. So I feel like I have to put it in not rateable. Almost maybe no comment, but it's just not a complete song that's officially by Gorillaz. If you get what I mean. Yeah, I'm fine with not rateable. I'm gonna leave it at not rateable. So here we are. Humans. Super Deluxe. There's 40 or 30, let's say 39 tracks to this very, it's a mess of an album. But a mess is not the worst thing in the world. Let me clarify again. I had to fix up Humans because I didn't want it under the same tiers of these two. Damn, my camera's blocking everything. Can I move you? Does this look weird having me on the right side? When was the last time I was on the right side of the screen? How does it look if I... No, I'm not going to play around with that. I haven't been on the right side in years. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about this. So, again, I moved Humans up along with Cracker Island, and I feel like both of these albums have a lot of things in common. They're both overhated. They're not underrated, but they are definitely overhated by other Gorillaz fans. I'm the biggest defender for both of these albums. They're definitely better than these two, but they're not better than these four. I'm gonna leave it there. So with that said, Humans technically was my first album that I decided to go ahead and listen to in full back in 2018. Probably not in full justice, like with the most amount of respect I could give it, if what I'm saying makes sense, which none of everything that I'm saying right now doesn't make sense. What I mean is that I didn't really like go in with Humans with like, okay, I'm gonna start listening to this virtual band. This is their latest, besides the Now, this is their first album in 7 years. Keep in mind, 7 years before Humans was Plastic Beach. We don't talk about The Fall. We don't count that. But coming from something like Plastic Beach, expectations for a new album was pretty high, I assume, for people at the time that were fans during that timeline. The point I'm trying to get to is that Humans had a lot of expectations. So by the time that this album came out, there was high expectations. It's almost like GTA 6, I want to say. Again, Humans has a lot of very good... And I'm talking too much. I should just listen. So, Humans, Super Deluxe. Human Super Deluxe is a vinyl that came out, I don't know how long ago, but it has almost 39 tracks, and it is way too long to be even justified for that. Again, Humans has a lot of good tracks, a lot of really good tracks, but I literally don't know what like half of these are. Half of these are like way too, like, what's going on here? I almost want to just go like the ones that I do like and the ones that I do know that I could remember off of the top of my head. But damn, man, Humans is just way too big. What were they thinking with this? Whatever. So, first song is an interlude. I switched my robot off. Is the intro to the album. We know where that goes. Ascension with Vince Staples. I talked about this before, but it is a recent addition to my playlist because I do like it, actually. But the question is, do I consider it a jam, or is it just in the playlist because I like how it sounds? I would say, right now, it is in the playlist. I can't recite any of the lyrics to that song as of right now, but it is a song that I will listen to in the future a lot more. I was so young back then. I haven't even heard of them until fairly recently too. I was shocked at how many songs there were in general. Yes, there's over 300 Gorillaz songs ever. And that was a little shocking because I only have about 100 in my Spotify playlist. Does that make me a LARPer? Oh my god. I think I can move back to the top left now. So, Ascension. I almost want to put Ascension in jam, but I think we'll see later. Next, Long Beach. I think this is a super deluxe. Shoot, Humans. I think Long Beach is a super deluxe. Yes, Long Beach is a super deluxe track. I'm gonna skip it for now because there's a lot to dissect with super deluxe. Strobe Light. I said this before. Strobe Light is easily my favorite song in this album. It's so good. It has a music video, a really awkward music video because it's when they were experimenting with that 3D animation, but it is such a good song. I mean, Pevin Everett is so good with his vocals. I love it. As soon as I listened to it first, I was in love. I love it. Strobe Light, one of my favorites of all time. Next, damn, I really want to talk about Colombians. I really want to talk about this track right now. When I first found out about this song, I was so pissed, dude. I was like, I can't even tell you. I think it was like a year or two ago, but I found out that Humans had a super deluxe like version, and I'm like, I just got curious one day. I'm like, I wonder, like, what are the worst Gorillaz songs that people like consider? Like everybody could unanimously agree. What are the worst Gorillaz songs? And then I saw Colombians. I'm like, Colombians? I've never heard of that before. What is that? Like a Now Now song? At that time, I hadn't given the Now Now the credit it deserves, but I was like, the Colombians? What the fuck is that? And so I went back. I'm going through Spotify. I'm like, Colombians? Why isn't that showing up? That's when I found out Humans had a super deluxe version. And I'm like, okay, let me go on YouTube. Let me go to YouTube and listen to this Colombians track. What is so bad about it? It's somewhere in here. I'm probably not going to find it now because it's so offensive. It's so disgusting. Here we go. Before I play this entire thing, or most of it, or some of it, I don't even know. Before I play some of it, I remember when I was listening to this, I think it's this video, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. But I remember looking at one of the YouTube comments for this, and it said, maybe it's called Colombians because of almost how torturous it is to listen to, like how the cartels torture you in the same way. So that's pretty offensive. That's pretty Disappointing in my opinion. I do not want to play this entire thing. And keep in mind it's 3 minutes long as well. Just a reminder that people have this on vinyl. Oh my god. I think it is this video. As a Colombian, I don't know if I should feel flattered or insulted. And I'm pretty sure that this song has like no fucking lyrics as well. Yeah, there's not even captions available. No, it's just this garbage for 3 minutes and 49 seconds. Like what was Damon thinking, dude? I want to consider this probably the worst Gorillaz song ever. Easily, but Seattle Yodel is just lazy. I don't. What do you consider the worst though? Yeah, that's literally it. It's just balloon squeaking almost. I don't know why I still have this open. It's balloon squeaking, no lyrics, no message really. Like there's a new tier for that. I can't, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna rename it actually. The worst. The worst. It's between Seattle Yodel and this song because I'm I'm not making a new tier just for this song. Seattle Yodel is pretty bad. Like it's just straight up lazy. It's 30 seconds of a toy speaker or 3 minutes and 49 seconds of a balloon being molested. Like which one? I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm skipping Long Beach still because I feel like I had to talk about this. There's just I it's offensive to the entire country. Let's just leave it at that. Saturn's Bars. Awesome music video. I kind of want to put it in so good. I'm going to put it in so good. Saturn's Bar is so good. Okay. What more can I say? I didn't know much about this pop can guy, but apparently he just sings like that. Like it's when you, at first when you're listening to it, this is not a different language. It's just it's English, but just different. Imagine making that song and going, this shit is the one right here, and this has become the anthem. Yeah, you know what? We should make that the anthem. All my life, me ever have my gun, so me have to move sharp like me knife. All my life. Yeah, so Saturn Bar is so good. I consider it very good. Duets, I'm pretty sure is also a deluxe. Yes. Yes. Okay. Duets is also a super deluxe track. I'm considering putting all the super deluxe tracks in no comment, not even not rateable, because they are, people paid money. Let me remind you, people paid money for an extra 13 songs on their Humans vinyl. There is a group of people that own this vinyl with 13 extra songs that includes Colombians, unfortunately. A moment of silence for those people. Moments, I do not remember how Moments goes. It is in the playlist, however, so let me just give it a quick play. As far as I'm aware, it is in the playlist. Oh, okay. I remember now. I like this one. I do like this one. Yeah. It deserves in the playlist. It does. Interlude. The Nonconformist Oath is just literally a Steve Martin stand up bit. This is not rateable because it's an interlude. So also these are super deluxe. Midnight Float. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the rest of the Humans normal deluxe album, and then we'll go through super deluxe to make things smoother. Submission is normal. Don't try to hide away. I don't know how to feel about that. No. No comment. Charger. No. Just no. I don't like that. No. There's a reason it's not in the playlist. Most of these, if I already have them in or not in the playlist, I should probably just skip over them. Another interlude, Elevator Going Up. This again, I talked about this last stream, but this album has too many interludes. Like there's too much going on here. There's so much fluff. There's so much fluff stopping it from being like a really good album. Again, there's nothing wrong with fluff. It's just when you first look at when you go to Spotify and you're like, let me listen to Humans, and you see 26 tracks, you're like, do I really want to listen to this entire album? And again, it's only like an hour and 9 minutes, but do I really want to go through all of this when there's just a handful of good songs? Oh, I'll give it a little bit of respect. There's more than a handful of really good tracks, but the rest is like, I don't want to say garbage, but let's be fair here. They're not. There's a lot to be desired, and that's just not how you should listen to an album. If the most of it's just gonna be skipping it, then what's the point? So yeah, Elevator Going Up is another interlude. Goodbye. Andromeda is, I could say confidently, is a gem. Andromeda is really good. Not so good, but it is something that I've enjoyed for the longest time. Andromeda was one of the first songs that I enjoyed from them. Busted and Blue is a new one that I started listening to as well. It's more. Is it almost more than a in the playlist though? You're gonna remember the hook. What is the hook for this song? Did you say garbage when calamity is just staring right at you from the bottom tier? True. I just wanna make it to the hook. I just wanna make it to the hook, and I'll remember if I like this song as much as I do. Oh, I'm remembering now. And they're really gonna make me go. I'm gonna skip this part. Yeah, that's the part. Be my love. That part gets me. I like it. So it's in the playlist because it's in the playlist because it has like a certain good part, but it's not like a jam yet. It's not a jam yet because that would require it being just as good as Andromeda, and I don't have it in me to say that it is. Next one is another fucking interlude. Talk Radio. Not rateable. Carnival. I think this is one of the few ones. I shouldn't say few. This is one of the songs that I just go out of my way to skip, and I can't remember. Carnival, it's not that I didn't like it, it's that it just never goes anywhere. It's really short, it's 2 minutes, and it never really goes anywhere. So that's why it's just no comment. I mean, I do have a comment, but it's not significant enough. If I'm in like a car and starts playing, I'm skipping because I might crash. I don't know, man. That's fucked up. Another undesirable one is "Let Me Out" with Pusha T. So that's disappointing. I already know that I don't like this one. But before I do that, Penthouse? Penthouse is another interlude. If change don't come, then the change won't come. If the bands make them dance, then the rain gon' come. Oh yeah. No. No comment. Skipping right over that. Sex Mirror Party. This one I know I definitely don't like either. No.
Yeah, see, we going.
Again, this is a common theme with his album. There will be like a really good song, and then it will be like some like bullshit after it, before and after the song. So, again, going through this album is like a little painful. It's like eating. I'm gonna use a terrible example. It's like eating chocolate chip ice cream, which I don't know why you would do such a thing in the first place, but I say chocolate chip ice cream because personally I don't like chocolate chips. So you want to enjoy the cookie part of the ice cream, but you don't like the actual chips because the chips are too small and it gets in your teeth and they're hard and it's like, ugh. Like, come on, I just want to enjoy the cookie part. If that makes any sense. So that's the best way I could describe this album, okay? So, after Sex Murder Party, it's She's My Caller, and I don't think I have to say anything about this one. This one is so good. Come on. It is such a good love song. When you have Kali Uchis in your song, it's gonna be good. I'm not gonna play the entire thing. Interlude is Again, The Elephant, not rateable. There's also a Spanish version. I can't wait to get into that one. Then it gets into Hallelujah Money. This one's another skippable one. No comment. What is this? D-sides? What the hell is this? I guess I remember this one. Oh, right. I remember I was listening to this and I'm like, is this the guy from Sinners? And then I had to remember that this is a album from 2017. Yeah, no. No gusta. Then it goes into, again, We Got the Power, which is a good one. So it's shit, good, poop, diarrhea, and it's up and down with this album. There's no, it's very inconsistent. Another interlude after We Got the Power. Oh, wait, I didn't rate this one. This one is... Do I like it more? Is it just as good as Andromeda? Yeah, it's just as good as Andromeda. Another interlude. New World. Boom. Oh man. You know, I know that I said that Strobe Light is my favorite song of this album, but this is a really, really close first as well. A really close second. The Apprentice. This is my underdog pick for Gorillaz songs ever. The Apprentice. I really love this one. This isn't one of my favorites. You can be mad at me. Tell me I was born. And this is with, of course, the one and only I'm only human after all. It's with that guy, so come on. So after The Apprentice, the rest of it is just completely skippable. I don't even want to bother with these, but there's halfway to the halfway house. And that is no comment. I just want to freshen up a little bit with these last four before I get into the Super Deluxe. Listen, Pevin is a really good singer, but he's not enough to carry this song, unfortunately. So Out of Body, I mean halfway to... Oh, I already did it. Oopsies. Where did I get this from? Oh, Out of Body is the next one. Pipe down, with Kilo Kish, Zebra Cats, and Imani Vansha. Special offering. An offering of our spirits this evening in unison. But first, ready, set, go. Just like that. You promise that you left, then you turn your back. You glide across the space and diagonal pass, then you kick and you jump and you arch. No comment. This one's also with Kali Uchis, but unfortunately she was not powerful enough to carry the song. Damn, this one's 4 minutes? It sounds like this one reminds me of a Bug Snacks, like, background music. That's the closest thing I could relate it to. Not good enough, though. But this does have, like, a weird part, though, in it, if I remember correctly. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Now, last song to end off this extremely inconsistent album is Circle of Friends with Brandon Markel Holmes. And it's only 2 minutes long as well.
Circle of, circle of, circle of, a circle of friends. Circle of, circle of, circle of. I
opened the wrong thing.
Circle
Listen, I don't want to be mean, but no, I am gonna be mean. What the hell was Damon thinking about when doing this album, man? I don't know. Am I skimming through songs? I'm skimming through. Well, yeah, I'm practically skimming, but I'm also like ranking all of the songs that I like. But the ones that I don't like, I can't. If there's a melody in my head that I can't remember, I'm just gonna skim through the song and remember, freshen up, see if I like it or not. And yeah, I definitely do not like the majority of humans. The majority of humans goes in the bin. So that brings us to Super Deluxe. Do I have to do this? No one's forcing me to do this. I'm putting myself through this. All right. So first of the Super Deluxe tracks is Long Beach. We already went through Colombia. Luckily. I might just go through every single one of these fully because these aren't like officially, well, they're officially like licensed, but to give, because in reality, I don't think I've ever gone through Super Deluxe completely. So I'm just gonna listen to each one, see how I feel about it. Also, I've Del QR. I'm sorry I didn't say hi back, but welcome to the stream. Really, I should have this thing on. That's so small. Is there no vocals? If most of Super Deluxe is just no vocals, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Even though I already am. I am disappointed. Sounds like a stream countdown song. That's a good one, actually. Shit, maybe when I get tired of the Little Big Planet, which will never happen, but Nico, I think you've never cooked harder than that chat message that you've sent right now. That fits so well, actually. I will keep this in the back of my mind, actually. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not bad at all. It's just stream starting music. The comments say that this would have gone perfectly in the now. This sounds like something from the fall. Sounded so much like Plastic Beach mixed in with the now. Wow, this sounds like something that Gorillaz would make. I feel like this was supposed to have vocals because of the pauses. Fortunately. Do I really want to rank this though compared to the rest of these though? Do I want to take the lazy route and just put all of Super Deluxe in not rateable? No. That's not bad actually. I expected much worse. After Colombians, I wasn't sure what to expect. It's not bad. I mean, it's not playlist worthy maybe, but it's good background music. It's good stream starting music. It's good. It's just limited to good background music. We'll keep it at that. I wish these had different cover art so I could tell which one is which. Duets. This features 2D with auto-tune, apparently. Sounds like something from Adventure Time. Oh god. Oh no. No. What the hell is this? I don't like this. No. I don't like it. I definitely someone sounds like when this guy says this sounds like something from Adventure Time. I could definitely see it. Yeah, no. No gusta. I don't like it. It's I mean, first of all, it should be a compliment to Damon that 2D just does not sound good with um with auto tune. I will come back to that point later because I have something to say about Empty Dream Machine in the mountain. I'll come back to that later. But yeah, I don't like this one. This one's another no comment. Midnight Float. This is the first feature. This is the first feature in Super Deluxe. Sounds like that one Adventure Time mobile game you had to like draw stuff with your finger on the screen. Someone says that this should have been the album closer. Honestly, anything should have been the album closer. Oh, there's vocals. Very, very long start. I don't hate this. I don't hate this either. This is okay. Why did chat duplicate? I'm not gonna lie. This might be a contender for going in the playlist. However, I don't think as far as I'm aware, Super Deluxe is not on Spotify, so it wouldn't happen. Yeah. Even if I did want to add it, I wouldn't be able to. I mean, by other means, but no, it's not officially on Spotify. Not a bad. It's not bad at all. It would be on the playlist. Let's add a new one. Would be on the playlist. No. To give it credit, I would put it in the playlist. If it was on Spotify, I would put it on the playlist. I do like Midnight Float. Wow, I like music, guys. I can't believe this. All right. What is that? Grilling with his face. I don't like how that sounds. This one's 2 minutes long. This video though, well, it's not a video, but I love that it just switches between it just switches between Tootie and Russell. Why? What does that mean? I'm not liking this. It's funny. The video made me laugh. Brother with his face. Somebody said in the comments that Tyler would needs to rap over this. I could definitely see that. This has like true. This does happen. I think I need to listen to Charger now to compare, because I don't know. Is it bad that I can't tell the difference between the two? They sound exactly the same to me. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyway, next, Andromeda Dram Special.
Inside this bag, so many bags just to try to find a place to. Inside this bag, you can get stuck going deeper inside. Losing your mind. Even when my tank's on E, I'll still go to the party. Let me pick you up. That pick me up where it all goes down.
Okay. Yeah, Charger was very messy. I didn't really know how to feel about that. Okay, well now we were going in such a good direction. What happened? What is this? Now this sounds like it was made on an iPad. What is this? Come on. This is 4 minutes long. What makes this so special? I like Busted in Blue, so we have to see what this has over it.
القلب علي فسنبقى مع النغم.
Okay, I get it.
إلى أن يمضي الرحيل.
I get it. I see now. I get it
في
now.
الألم. القلب علي فسنبقى مع النغم إلى أن يمضي الرحيل ويختفي الألم.
So is the entire thing in Arabic? If the whole thing is in Arabic, then that's pretty cool.
نحارب الحرب نصافح الحب وتبقى الأحلام نبقى مكاننا حيث إيماننا بالسلام نبقى حيث نبقى مع الأنغام.
I really like it. I like it. Super Deluxe, the entire thing cost $400 for the entire Super Deluxe collection. Are you fucking serious? Can you imagine? Can you imagine paying $400 for Colombians? Oh my god. Dude, I'd be fucking... Defender. I already said this earlier. I'm a Humans Defender. It's not they're one of their best, but I feel like expectations were way too high after Plastic Beach. Like a 7-year hiatus will do that to you. So they kind of did it to themselves. But Humans is a good album. And some of these tracks are pretty good. It's not that I don't like, well, you know, it is that I don't like Carnival by itself. Um the 2D special, as they call it, is a longer version of Carnival with 2D lyrics in it, of course. Is it enough to make the song better? Maybe. But I feel like 2D's a little weak in this song though. Like when he starts singing, it's like I love his opening though. This opening here when Sudi starts singing though, this is pretty good. I like this part. That is pretty nice. I feel like the echo like effect is not enough. Like there needs to be some effect for 2D's voice to be like amplified in a way, if that makes sense. Yeah, this one doesn't do it for me though. It's not enough to be better than it's not enough to be better than it's not good enough to be better than normal Carnival. I was gonna look at something. Oh, I accidentally put ticker tape in, not rateable. Oops. Oopsies. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Okay, so next. 5 Whales in a Dream. That doesn't give me good vibes. Oh my god. This sounds like the end of a concert when everybody's packing up their things. Okay. That's not necessarily a good thing. elevator music. '90s porn music. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. No, it's not taking it from me. I do not like it. I think it's become pretty clear. I'm just gonna wait for this. The YouTube comments. They always describe it perfectly. No, nothing. No, just no. It sounds like intermission music. It's basically an interlude at this point, but it does have vocals. I was gonna say the title is giving me like kind of like hopes for a Plastic Beach song, but no. Someone did say in the comments though that this sounds like more like a self-titled song, and I can kind of see it, but no, nothing grabs me here. Garage Palace. This one, wait, this is Super Deluxe? Wait a second. Whoa. Wait, what? You're telling me this is the... Wait, I think this is the only song from Super Deluxe that has a visualizer. Look, this one has an actual video attached to it. I've seen this one before. I never knew what this was. I didn't know that this was a part of Super Deluxe. This is practically a music video. This isn't even a visualizer. Let me think, how long have they been planning the mountain for? Because this is giving me a lot of mountain vibes. Visualizer alone, I mean, there's so many. I mean, besides the Buddha, of course, but... I mean, again, I've seen this one before, and I've heard it before. I had no idea that it was Super Deluxe, but it doesn't do anything for me, though. Yeah. Oh, this one I'm really excited to listen to. I don't think I've ever listened to this before. She's My Caller, we know, is in the So Good category. But in Spanish, I have to know how this is. Please be good. Please be good. Actually, wait, no. Please don't be good, because if it is good, then I can't have it in my Spotify playlist. So please don't be good. Probably has a kill count. Probably. Hold on. This might be a hidden gem. Holy shit.
Y si pudiera irme con mi corona, su constante drama cuando me llama, yo hago lo que a mí me da la gana. Imagine me.
Oh, that wasn't in Spanish?
Pienso en él lo llamaría, bien inquieta me lo llevaría, pero quiero estar con otro ahora. Esta noche ya tú sabes.
Oh, come on, 2D. You couldn't sing in Spanish too?
Tampoco tampoco sentir culpable. Hoy él está solo, es mi joya. Puedo presentirlo.
I'm digging this, actually. I'm actually liking this. Hold on. Sing it, Callie.
Está esperando mi llamada. Tal vez lo veré mañana. Aún su aroma está en mi cama. No voy a justificarme con el que voy a correr. Tampoco voy a sentir culpable con el que voy a correr.
Okay, hold on. Wait. This has to be the best part. Wait, no! No, don't tell me it's over! What? No, why is it shorter? Why would they do that? No! Oh my god, they ruined it! Come on! Oh my god, no! Oh, that just the... Oh, just shoot me now. Come on. Bro, I was waiting for the best part of the song where 2D says, "She's the one I'm running with." I feel like that would have been perfect. Oh my god. Bro, this is definitely a hidden gem. Now I'm actually sad. I'm so sad. I think I'm gonna have to die. There's no other way. Dude, no. It's a whole minute shorter than the original version. Oh my god, imagine that they completed it. Oh, there has to be like a fan version of this. Oh my god, hold on. I have to see if there's a completed fan version of this, please. Please tell me someone did it. Oh, wait. I think my life is saved. Hold on. Wait. I know this is unfair. Hold on. I know this is unfair. But if this... Actually, no. I'm going to wait to see how this sounds. This is a 4-minute and 30-second long English and Spanish mixed version.
En él lo llamaría, bien inquieta me lo llevaría, pero quiero estar con otra hora. Esta noche ya tú sabes. Nothing to be justified in, just something you should feel not of. I know she lies alone, she my color. I sense her in my mind, she's my color. No voy a justificarme. Tampoco sentir culpable. Hoy él está solo, es mi joya. Puedo presentirlo.
No, I'm actually gonna cry. There's no way. There's no way. This is what they stole from us. We could have had this. Oh my god.
Una serpentina es mi joya. Está esperando mi llamada. Tal vez lo veré mañana. Aún su aroma está en mi cama. No voy a justificarme con el que voy a correr. Tampoco voy a sentir culpable con el que voy a correr.
No, this is actually pissing me off. You're telling me we could have had this, and it's no, it's actually so bad. It's actually so bad how good it is. Oh my god. That single section was missing. That's all they needed to do, and it would have been perfect. Easily, that would have been right here. That would have been right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. I can't listen to any more of this. I can't. There's another version, but I don't think I want to. There's a 3-minute and 30-second version of this. Okay, no, that's just the Spanish version. Fuck. Oh my god. Bro, I might have just ruined my life by listening to that right now. What's the video you listened to this extended just now? Because I want to save it. Okay, so... Fucking hell, man. Because now I'm actually pissed that this could have been a full version of the song, but it's incomplete. Callie, why? Callie didn't sing the whole thing. I'm not saying this version is not perfect because it's mixed a little bit weird and it makes the song a little too long, but I'm just saying the potential here for this mix, it is so good. Like, I could see the future. I could see an alternate universe where this song was officially dropped. It would be so good. But I can't judge the song off of something that could be. So if it was on Spotify, though, like just this version, I would have it in my playlist. But I will be in the talks. I will talk to my upper management to do something about this now, because this is just... It's depressing how we're so close to perfection. All right, last two. Phoenix on the Hill, which is giving me the fall vibes. Let's see what that's about. What is it called? Phoenix on the Hill? Why can't I find it? Phoenix. I can't find it here. Why? Is there a human super deluxe? Super mega deluxe? Phoenix on the Hill. Bro, this person excluded it. Why? Yeah, instant the fall vibes. I drive home from work or something. Thank you, Nico. I'll catch you later. It was fun when we were Yeah, it was just fun.
I don't know what I was trying to say. This is giving me the fall vibes though.
Not at all. Not at all. Definitely not. Not the best. All right. Last one. Transformer.
This was the intro to the Reject False Icons documentary. Wow.
And that is it. That is it of Humans. That is it of Super Deluxe. That is it. And it's not the worst thing in the world. So I'm just now finding out that there's a bonus track to the Song Machine that I've never heard of before. So that'll be fun to get to. Let's see. All right. So that is all of Humans. I mean, there's obviously Sleeping Powder, which I'm going to get it out of the way. And I'm going to say that it's so good. Sleeping Powder wasn't one of my favorites, but I know it was Orpil's favorite Gorillaz song at some point. It is very good. It's still a jam. It's almost surprising that it's not a part of Humans. I mean, it should have been, but it's not. It is very nice. All right, now here we get down to the big 3, aka 4, aka 5. I'm not counting Cracker Island or Meanwhile, but the next 2 albums are ones I hold very near and dear to my heart. So it is going to be nothing short of a bunch of Glaze, a bunch of Bias, and a bunch of Glaze. I already said before that the Now Now I would consider one of the best albums of all time. I know I say that very boldly. And that is coming from somebody that hasn't listened to very much music. I'm kidding. No, I listen to a lot of music. No, but seriously, on a really serious note, the Now Now is so the Now Now is so special to me now, more than before, because of everything that's going on right now. And the fact that I didn't find much meaning to the album as a whole until recently makes it even more special. So, with that said, Humility. I mean, there is no better summer song than Humility. And I challenge everybody, anybody, to find a better song that puts you in the mood for summer than Humility. It is just perfection. It is so good. I'm trying not to screw this up right now. Yeah, Humility is so good. It is probably one of the best album starters. I mean, besides Song Machine, but Humility is one of the best, if not the best, album intro to an album. It is so good. It's not one of my favorites, but if we're being honest, I would put all of the Now Now in my favorites, but I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Humility, it is so good. Moving on. Trans, so good. I don't even know what to say. Like I feel like I feel like such an idiot right now talking about my favorite musician right now. I mean, shit, I almost just want to listen to the album on stream and just do that and just describe like the feeling I go through when listening to this album. But it's 40 minutes long and I'm going to be here forever if I do that. But Trans, I mean, these are the 2 biggest hitters that they have. I don't know. I'm sure it was intentional, but the first 2 songs are the only 2 songs that have music videos in this album, and I guess they knew that they were just hits, that everybody would love these, and that is so true. Trans and Humility are like this. When I listen to Humility, I have to listen to Trans afterwards. When I listen to Trans, I have to listen to Humility afterwards. Perfect duology of songs ever. Hollywood is also a recent, I'm going to say most of this album is a recent discovery for me, but Hollywood is a jam. Hollywood is really good, despite Snoop Dogg somewhat ruining the song, in my opinion. But his lines are pretty good. They're all right. It took me a long time to warm up to this song. Again, I'll say that the Now up until just not even 2 months ago, I would have viewed this album as their worst. I know, I'm stupid. But I truly don't know how else to describe it. That giving this album a chance, like a true chance, and like switching off certain buttons in your brain and just listening to this album in one fell swoop, it's something changed in me that day, man. I don't know. I guess they cooked so good with The Mountain that it made me just entirely reconsider how I look at life. I know how stupid I sound right now, but you just have to, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it took me a long time to warm up to this song, but once I finally got around to it, it is really good. I wouldn't consider it as good as these 2, but it is very good. I will sing along to it. I will never get tired of it, and it's a banger. Now, how do I even begin? How do I even begin talking about, probably, if it wasn't for Latin Simone, this would be my favorite Gorillaz song ever. 100% serious right now. And I'm just gonna listen to it. Just oh my god, just how the guitar just starts off the song. This sends me to an alternate dimension every time I listen to the song. I'm telling you, it was an out-of-body experience. Like, I don't know what it was. Again, I literally cannot describe the feeling, but when I gave this song a chance with a fresh mind, it felt like I died and came back to life. This song is so fucking good. It is easily one of my favorites. I love the meaning of the song. I love the message of the song. I love the lyrics of the song. I love the guitar. I love all the instruments that go into it. I love the hook. I love the peak of the song. I love absolutely everything about this song. There's not one thing I would change about it. It is the perfect song. Is that a giant ass mosquito that I see right now? Dude, of course I had to have this perfect moment ruined by I swear to God, it probably did show up on the webcam. I saw the fattest mosquito just fly across my screen right now. It's probably... I think it's because I turned off the fan too. I'm gonna turn on the fan again. Playing FNAF right now. I have to turn on the power now, the backup power, because this fat ass is gonna suck me now. All right, back to Kansas. Back to before I was ruined by this perfect moment right now. I'm just gonna go like one by one because this is genuinely one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite song from Gorillaz. It could be recency bias, but this album's been out since 2018. This is literally my first Gorillaz album, so suck to suck. I mean, where do I begin? Let me play from the beginning. I'm just gonna take away, or sort of dissect the song little by little. But how I interpret it is 2D is basically speaking to Murdoch about his departure. Well, I wouldn't say his departure because it wasn't intentional, but Murdoch's basically missing from the group. He's a missing whole, and the way I interpret it, I'm not a Two Duck shipper, by the way, but I do believe 2D has Stockholm syndrome, and that becomes very clear in Suk Ai, which is another one I just absolutely gonna fall in love with again later. But the way I interpret the lyrics are that 2D is basically writing to Murdoch that he doesn't know if he can, like, he basically became the new leader of the group since Murdoch is in jail, lore wise, and 2D doesn't know if he could do it. He doesn't know if he's up to the job. And it's basically being overwhelmed with, you know, expectations. I hate to pause it at this part, but this is easily my favorite part of the song. And I'm sure a lot of other people will agree, but this is, every time I listen to the song, I just am dying to make it to this part. And when it finally happens, it's like, oh, I gotta listen to it all over again. But I'm incapable. Oh my god. There's no better songwriting than that. That is so good, man. I cannot express into enough words how much I love this. Oh my god. If that does not make it clear that it's 2D talking to Murdoch about, you know, not being up to the job of being able to run the band without him, I mean, I don't know what else does. It's such good storytelling. And I could tell you this with any other Gorillaz song. The worst part is when it ends. But the best part is when I get to listen to it all over again. I mean, it's 4 minutes of joy listening to this song. grind. Here's the worst part of the song. The last 10 minutes. I'm 10 minutes. The last 10 seconds is when the song ends. That is the worst part of the song. But guess what? You get to play it all over again. It's like you're listening to it for the first time again. I truly cannot tell you any other song of theirs that does this to me. I mean, Sukai. Yeah, Sukai and a lot of other Mountain and Song Machine songs. But this one is just... I think I glaze this so much because I think it's recency bias. Like, there's just no way. I gotta move on because I'm gonna be talking about this for the next hour. Yeah, Kansas, easily one of my favorites. And then the best part is that it transitions into Sukai just perfectly. So if you just want to cycle between these two songs, I mean, fuck, dude. Oh my god. Let me just do an example because look at this. I have it transitioned to Sukai right now, so watch. Look how well it transitions into each other. Wait for it. Okay, well that that didn't sound so good, but I didn't have my I don't have my I recently turned off the like 15-second transition, but oh my god, dude. When you have it on 12 seconds, does it still transition? Oops.
Excuse me.
This is just one of the best albums ever made. Sorcerers, however, I mean, I feel like since this is one of my favorite albums, I just want to put all of them in so good, but I just know that's not fair. I know that that wouldn't make much sense either, because that would mean that I love each and every one of these songs equally, and I don't. It's just that this album has so many highs. When this album has its highs, it is at its biggest high, and even the lows are pretty high. So, just to scale it up a bit, I'm gonna leave Sorcerers at jam. Idaho, I think Idaho is one of the least favorite songs in this album as well, but I like it. I like Idaho pretty much. I like Idaho a lot. My favorite line from this song actually is this part. Playing it all for Gods for yesterday. This is easily my favorite part of the song. I think this is the hook pretty much. Yeah. Yesterday. There's a beauty on the road. I would say Idaho's on the same level as Sorcerers. Yeah, it is a jam. Yeah, Lake Zurich. Lake Zurich is, I would say, is the interlude of this. There's no lyrics, but I'm gonna do a very illegal maneuver right now. It's just as good as the rest of these songs. Yes, I know it doesn't have lyrics. Oh my god, I'm going against my own rules, but guess what? Fuck you. I mean, it does have lyrics, but very few. I love Lake Zurich. Lake Zurich is a good halfway song for the Now Now. It's pretty good. It deserves being in the album. Magic City, though. I gotta go through this quick because I want to get to Song Machine really fast. I want to get to Song Machine. Okay, so Magic City. Magic City is also a jam. Oh my god! Can you believe it? This album is so good, man. Oh my god, I get so excited. You know what? After this stream ends, I'm gonna listen to the entire fucking album, back and forth, reverse, sped up and slow down and everything, TikTok style. Magic City is really good. I love the part. My favorite part of Magic City is when you got me questioning it all. Is it here? You got me questioning It makes you want to repeat it immediately after it ends. Like that's what I've been doing for the past 2 months. Legit, I've been doing that for the I'm telling you, when my Spotify Wrapped comes out this year, it's gonna be this album like 1,000 times, and then The Mountain another 1,000 times. Like the way I'm making it sound right now is that this is basically my favorite album, even more than Song Machine. But that's not the case. I swear. Again, I recommend this album to everybody. Please don't be like me, like an idiot that said that this album was their worst. I am a fucking idiot. Oh my god, this album is so good. I wish I would even say that I wish I could listen to it for the first time again, because I feel like I would just wouldn't appreciate it as much. Everything for the past 8 years has led up to this moment where I have fully realized to appreciate this album for what it is. Oh my god. All right. I got to stop talking about this album. Yeah. Easily this as you can see here, it takes the cake for my most amount of favorite songs, but that's going to change real soon with Song Machine. But finally, we have made it over to my favorite album to date. No recency bias, no anything. Glaze free, I promise. So, Song Machine. I'm not going to go through every song here and play it because I'll be here forever. But let me give you my perspective once again for why this is my favorite album of theirs that they've put out. Let me give a few pointers, actually. So, obviously, March 2020, COVID, quarantine started happening. The first music video for this album came out in February, and basically Momentary Bliss was like the perfect song to start off this album with, appreciating what you have in life and you being ungrateful, and ignorance is bliss, basically, that as well. And the song is literally called Momentary Bliss. It's you being unaware in the moment and you now being appreciative of what you have. And I feel like that is such a perfect message for, like, I swear, I'm telling you, Damon, he looked into the future and saw that COVID and people were going to be quarantined for the next, like, a year and a half. And he's like, yep, this is the opening for our album. And they would release a music video for Song Machine every month for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, 8. I miscounted. For 8 months, they would be releasing music videos. And when I tell you, what a time to be alive. I'm going to get a little personal. Oh, God, he's going to open his heart. Oh, close the stream. I'm going to be a little personal, okay? I would say about a year, or I gotta think a little bit. So for the longest time, I was telling myself that the year 2020 to year 2021 was the best era, or I'm not going to say the best, I'm going to say my favorite era of my life, because of just how much shit I got to do. And I'm not going to go too much in detail, but that was when we started playing Jackbox in the server. That's when we started talking in VC more. I mean, Nico, you were there for that era. And that's just when everybody was like literally forced to start talking to each other. And before like 2021, before 2020, we literally, when I had my Discord server, none of us talked. Like we weren't like a real friend group, like talking to each other. We never did that. And that wasn't good. And so we had COVID graciously. I'm kidding. We had COVID literally force us to like start talking to each other in VC. Oh, look at how perfectly timed Eddie shows up. I'm talking about the era of the Discord server from March 2020 to like I don't even know, like summer 2021, because we all know what happened in July 2021. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just giving a timeline of like the release schedule for this album. So I'll never forget, I was in Mr. Luna's art class at Redacted High School, and they dropped Désolé, which was their second music video. And listening to that song, I remember being in class and the class was literally about to end, and I saw the notification that the music video just dropped, and I was like, oh my god, my day is made. And so listening to it, watching the music video on the way home was like, there's literally no feeling that could replicate that. And so every time I listen to Désolé, anytime I listen to any of these songs from Song Machine, it brings me back to a time where I was so happy and had zero worry in the world. That's why, again, let me put into perspective. COVID was happening at the same time. Everybody started quarantining. Everybody was forced home. An introverted person's fucking dream come true. You get to stay home all day. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to wake up early. You could stay home, be in Discord, talk to your friends all day, play games all day, and not have a fucking care in the world. Of course, it was a chud's favorite era to be in. And I'm glad to say I've moved on from that time, and I can't no longer say that I miss those times. I mean, obviously I do miss those times, but I can't say that I long for those days, because for the longest time I did say that I missed those days. But you know what? I'm glad that we don't have that anymore, because if we did have that for 6 years straight, I'd be a fucking loser. I'd be like 3,000 pounds sitting in this chair streaming. Shit, I'd probably be a popular streamer by now, but at what cost, to be honest? But yeah, well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, so I just wanted to place down that timeline for the release schedule of this album, basically. So yeah, every time I listen to every one of these songs from Song Machine, excluding the extras, of course, but I will never forget listening to these songs. Like, listening to these songs take me back. Like, I could smell the high school that I went to every time I listened to these songs. I could smell the exact place I was at. I could see the exact place I was at. I could literally feel the environment around me every time I listen to these songs, and it takes me back. I don't think any other... That's why I continue to say that this is my favorite album, because I cannot say that any other album says the same, or does the same for me. The Mountain just came out, so it's recency bias. I can't say that it's my favorite album. I can't say that for Cracker Island, because it came out in 2023, and that was... I wouldn't say that was the best years of my life, but the Now as well, I can't say that it takes me back, because that was just only like 2018, and I only started appreciating the album until recently. Anyway, starting off, Momentary Bliss. I'm not going to go through every song and play it, because I already described the feeling of listening to every one of these songs. I'll play a small snippet of the beginning. But Momentary Bliss is an instant banger. Just listen to that intro, though. Also, I'd like to note that this is the first time we got noodle physics. I have no further comments. Yeah, but the as soon as this song dropped, it was like, dude, can life get any better than this? Honestly, that's what I was thinking to myself when this first song dropped. Instant banger, instantly added to one of my favorite songs. I love it. Every time I listen to the song again, it takes me back. I can never skip it. I always sing along to it. It instantly puts me in the mood. I love this song. Aries as well. Oh shit. I just realized that I said that Désolé was the second ever song that they released. I meant to say Aries. My bad. Yeah. Aries is also another one. I'll play this small snippet.
Aries.
This is such a good song to listen to while driving as well. This in 2000 for obvious reasons. The Jimmy Kimmel performance definitely does not do that song any justice. But yeah, man. I feel like I can't even, like... It's so weird ranking these because it's like... These deserve their own tier. Like, it's so unfair to compare these to the rest of the Gorillaz songs. I feel like... And I'm the only person you'll hear that will ever say this, but Song Machine is just on another level that is better than any other Gorillaz song ever. But I'm not gonna do that because I'll be crucified probably if I continue. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put most of the Song Machine songs in favorites because honestly, I could listen to these songs forever. You could strap me to a chair, put on headphones, and put this entire album for 24 hours straight. I'm probably not gonna get tired of it. I'm like 90% sure I will never get tired of these songs. Désolé, I don't even have to listen to it to know that is one of my favorites as well. This song is... Thank you. That was the mosquito. Is that how the mosquito got in? Désolé. Désolé is probably one of the best songs in this album. I'm not sure yet, but it is almost entirely in French, so that also says something. I know I'm probably gonna say this name incorrectly, but Fatoumata Diawara is such a good singer in this song. I'm not gonna play the entire thing, but the opening for the song is really good. Again, I have to clarify that every single one of these in Song Machine have a music video, so yes, it is unfair, but I don't care, man. I mean, every time these come up, instant mood changer. They instantly put me in a good mood. Friday the 13th now. This is when we start dropping a little bit in quality. I'm not going to say it is the worst song in the album, which it probably isn't, but I remember when this first came out and a lot of people were not the biggest fan of it. I can't say the same because I every single one of these were good. Amazing.
I've been drinking and smoking too.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I was gonna say this album also has a very bad pattern of having abusive features. Starting off with Octavian, this guy right here, he wait. It's not bad. It's very good. But it is on the same level as Friday the 13th. I agree. It gets a little repetitive. It's just spinning around around the world at night, spinning around in black and white, spinning around until the sun comes up, strange times, and then 2D comes along and he, fixes the lyrics a little bit. But yeah, it's not terrible. Like I've seen a lot of people say. It is definitely one of the weaker. Also a very good music video as well. I like the music video for this one. They go to the moon. Which, by the way, I said last stream that Demon Days has like, or not, no. Yeah, I said that Demon Days and Humans kind of have like a space theme going for them. Every album, in a way, has a space like involved or referenced lyric in them. I mean, do I have to say Andromeda, Saturn's Bars? There is Demon Days, Every Planet We Reach is Dead. There's a few references in the Now in Magic City. I'm sorry, not Magic City, in fucking 1%. 1%. And pretty much every album has some sort of reference to space. So I don't know why I didn't realize that until before. But anyway, moving on. Pink Phantom. If I could place this song along the rest, I would say that this is probably the best song out of the album. It's not my personal favorite, but if we're speaking objectively, I would consider it the best song in the entire album. Just because of Elton John. Elton John is king. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on. Valley of the Pagans, the last song, or the last main song of the album, unfortunately. And I already talked about the lore behind this video, or the lore behind this song. The original music video. The original music video was entirely recorded inside GTA 5. And it was taken down because Rockstar didn't give the okay for it. So they ended up remaking the entire, not the entire, but they started they had to refilm or redo the main part of the music video, which is very unfortunate. Also, I'm just now remembering that The Lost Chord was the last song, but we'll get onto that. See, don't trust a thought after 9 o'clock. See what happens. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a 3-parter stream. So Valley of the Pagans is pretty good.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun.
It is pretty damn good. It is so good. I wouldn't put it along with these. It is good, don't get me wrong. But that's because The Lost Chord is near perfect. This is the lost Plastic Beach song. This sets you back. This makes you want to listen to Plastic Beach again. It is a banger. Certified banger by me personally. I love that they returned the music video. They literally returned back to Plastic Beach. They reminisce. And there's a moment where Murdoch is almost left behind. Oh my god. And then 2D reaches out his hand through a portal and then grabs Murdoch last second. So wholesome. Wholesome 100. Skyrim meme reaction image insert here. Yeah, but The Lost Chord is so good. I think it is such a good way to end the album. Oh, it's not the closer, but it is such a good way to end the music video and theme of the overall album. It's perfect. It is getting late. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the Lost Chord. Moving on are all of the bonus tracks for this album, and I didn't realize that there's so many bonus tracks for this album, man. There's so many. Starting with Chalk Tablet Towers. I don't see a lot of love for these bonus tracks for this album, and I'll be one to advocate for them. Chalk Tablet Towers is a jam. Not as great as these, because obviously these got all of the most of the production money. Rightfully so. It was pretty good. Dead Butterflies, I think, is also up there as a jam. For the rest of these, besides How Far is a jam. The rest of these, though, I'll get to this one in a second. But for the longest time, I hadn't listened to Opium. And Opium is pretty good. For whatever reason, I didn't like... unfortunately, the rest falls short, but I do like Opium. Opium is pretty long, though. It's almost 7 minutes long. It is a jam. I wouldn't consider it the same level as these, but it's pretty good. It almost sounds like a Tyler, the Creator song. But that's because of Earth Gang. So yeah. As for the rest of these, I just could not get into. I know. Your favorite album, but you don't like every single song in them? Listen. It's not... I'm viewing this as what's being advertised. I'm enjoying this album as it's being advertised. So basically all the music video, and then whatever the tracks that are included after that don't have music videos are not as popular. Those are just bonus. Those are extra treats to enjoy if you get tired of the rest of the tracks, which you won't. But they're extra treats to enjoy afterwards. It's like having a giant cheesecake, and then there's the what do you call it? The glazed. Speaking of glaze, there's the glazed strawberries on top. You could leave the Personally, I leave the strawberries for last because that's the best part. Bad analogy, I know, but you leave the strawberries for last. You don't have to have the strawberries. You're eating a cheesecake. You're already a fat ass. So you get to enjoy your cheesecake, and if there's some strawberries left over, you get to enjoy those afterwards. That's how I view this album. So, as for the rest of these, I am not... I don't have that many... I don't have a comment for these, unfortunately. But something wicked is about to happen right now. So, Taxi back to the 80s. This is a track that I have never listened to before. I didn't even know it existed until today. So, I'm going to be listening to this live on stream right now. It is 2 minutes and 40 the last 2 to 3 albums. Now, I almost want to leave... Yeah, I am going to leave it for one last stream. I'm going to make it a 3-parter. I have a lot to say about The Mountain. And I have a lot to say... I wouldn't say I have a lot to say about Cracker Island, but I have a lot of defending to do for Cracker Island. So I feel like that would be better for a 3rd stream. Also, it's approaching 10 o'clock, and I don't want to start yapping and then not making any sense, which I already am. But I should also leave the Meanwhile EPs for the next stream to fluff it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it here. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Nico, for being here a majority of the time. Thank you to... this one random guy, Delcure, for popping in. Oh shoot, wait. Oh, I closed my Twitch for whatever reason. Oh well. I'll be back. I wouldn't say tomorrow because tomorrow is trade day, so I don't know how late I'm gonna get home. Maybe Sunday. I wouldn't bet on it. I'm free from class, so who knows. But yeah. We will end this off with a 3rd stream. Finishing off ranking The Mountain. Oh, come on. Whatever. Ranking The Mountain, Cracker Island Deluxe, and the Meanwhile EP. Thank you, everybody. Especially to those watching the future. If you liked... Oh, did I really get bit by the mosquito? Dude, there's no way. Oh, no, that's old. Never mind. I didn't say anything. Good night, everybody.